had something interesting happen to me the other day. I still don't even believe it, even though I saw it with my own eyes. Still feel like it's some kind of dream. Maybe I imagined it. But basically, I was on the motorway and I glanced down, look at the speedo, and it says 80. And I'm like, okay, fair enough, keep going. And I thought, hold on a minute. Look down again. I was like, did that really say 80 or is that 70 and I just missaw it? Nope. I looked again, it definitely said 80. Somehow I got my bike to do 80 miles an hour. I still feel like it was some kind of dream, because I know for a fact this bike just barely goes faster than 70 miles an hour. I've got it to 75 once before, but 80, I didn't think that was even possible. But to be fair, I was like redlining the crap out of it, so I didn't realise, because usually when I go on the motorway or dual carriageways, I try and be a bit careful. Like, I can full throttle sometimes, and sometimes I do it without getting it into the red. But I looked down and noticed that the needle was like really far into the red, so I think maybe it's possible for a CBF to do 80 miles an hour if you've got some wind behind you, you're full throttling it, redlining the crap out of it. Or maybe I just missaw it. Who knows? I won't. I don't know, but it's some kind of miracle, I swear. And I'm having to ride really carefully today because I actually have a dodgy back tyre. And I know I shouldn't be riding, but I'm only really going to be riding today and tomorrow, and then I'm not riding it until it's sorted. Just had no choice but to ride today, and I have no choice but to ride tomorrow to get the bike to a safe place so that it can go to where it needs to go to get sorted out, because I basically need to get new tyres. I've needed new tyres for a while, but I thought, I don't know if I really should get them because I don't know when I'm going to be selling this bike or what's going on. But now I kind of do know-ish a little bit. So the plan is I'm going to get new tyres because, you know, I haven't actually changed these tyres for like the whole 3 years that I've owned this bike. They're still going strong, but they're a bit dodgy now. They've got so many cuts and scrapes on them, and actually the back tyre's got a little bump on it now, and I think, yeah, it's time to get it sorted out. So I'm going to be doing that, and surprisingly it doesn't actually cost that much to get CBF tyres replaced. I thought it was going to be like loads of money, but no, CBF tyres are really cheap, so that's quite good. But yeah, the plan for the new bike is in about a few months' time I'm going to have enough money to buy a new bike. At the same time, that's not counting the money that it will cost to do an extra lesson, which won't cost that much really, because that's what I want to do. I want to do a lesson and refresh myself on bigger bikes because I'm so used to the 125 again. And it might sound silly to some people, but it actually makes a lot of sense because, you know, a 125 and a 500 are completely different, and I just want to make sure I'm comfortable and I'm confident before I try going out and riding or test riding bikes and things like that. I'm quite sensible really. So that's the plan. And although I can afford the bike in a couple of months, I keep thinking, well, actually in a couple of months time it's going to be September, which is when I first bought this bike actually, and I don't know if it's a good idea getting a whole new bigger powerful bike going straight into the winter when the roads are going to be a bit dodgier. I mean, I don't mind the winter at all on a bike. I don't really have an issue with it. But where the bike's going to be more powerful, you know, it's easier to like spin your back wheel on a 500 than it is going to be on my bike that's got absolutely no power at all. So it seems more sensible to wait until next spring, which means I'll have loads of money saved up for a new bike and just in general anyway. Because by the time I buy the new bike, that's it, most of my savings are going to be gone. So it gives me a little bit of a buffer just for financial security for myself as well. So I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. So I think I'm still going to be on the 125 for the rest of this year, go through the winter on it, and next spring, early next year, hopefully get the new bike. I think that's the plan. So yeah, I just got to be careful for the next 2 days. I only really have to go not a long distance, and I don't think it's that bad at the back, but you can never be too safe. So hopefully it doesn't break and I don't crash, and yeah, I'll be interested. I have brand new tyres on it, which will feel so weird, but I think it will feel good. That's it from me for today. Anything changes, I'll update you guys on Twitter or anything like that. You know the deal.